Scorpio, in this ever crazy changing world, it's good to have two sources of information that can help guide and inspire you: the tarot cards and the astrology stars. They're like having two wise friends. The tarot card for the first week of the month is the Justice card. The tarot card for the second week of the month is the Judgment card. The tarot card for the third week of the month is the Ace of Pentacles. And the tarot card for the last week of the month is the Ten of Pentacles. I hope you will like this video and also press the little bell for notifications when my new videos come out. Scorpio, the tarot card for the first week of the month is the Justice card. The sword that she is holding in her hand can cut both ways. The scales are held in perfect balance, suggesting a positive flow between the past and the future. Now, there are changes needed, but we can see that there are some people who would take advantage of the system to turn it to their advantage. So what this card suggests is a need that may true justice be done. Now, as we look down into the astrology, the month begins with Venus in the 12th house, squared to Pluto in the 3rd house, and the moon up in the 10th house. Now, this is a powerful T-square energy that may challenge you to keep your mind focused up on your career responsibilities. Too many people may be trying to manipulate others to their way of thinking. It will be important for you to be realistic, since the Sun also conjuncts Mars in your 2nd house of resources. You may have to control your impulse to take a gamble, especially if something sounds too good to be true. Now, there is a Saturn square to both the Sun and Mars from the 5th house of excess and pleasure. So this reinforces the practical and says maintain your self-control. Romantic ideas may sound better than they truly are. The tarot card for the second week is the Judgment card. And Judgment is a very important card. It shows the angel Gabriel blowing the horn of awakening. You can see people rising up what appears to be a graveyard, and they're heading towards a new life. So this represents the possibility of a new beginning and the development of higher consciousness. Now, as we look down into the astrology, week 2 shines under the new moon in the 2nd house. And this brings a new cycle of growth to your personal resources. So there's a good time to improve your talents so you can make more money. Now, Mercury is retrograde in the 3rd house of intellect, and he does trine Jupiter in the 7th house of partners, and that could bring some good news concerning relationships and partners. Just make sure you listen closely to the details, since there is also an opposition between Jupiter and Venus in the 1st house, which can tempt you to be extravagant and excessive, and that could annoy your partners. But a Saturn trine to Venus, and that is from your 5th house, will help stabilize your emotions, allowing you to enjoy pleasure without breaking the bank. The tarot card for the 3rd week of the month is the Ace of Pentacles. You can see the hand coming out of the cloud offering the pentacle. This card represents the beginning of a new cycle of success in business or investments. There's even a possibility of some type of inheritance or other type of gain that can bring some enjoyment and pleasure into your life. Now, as we look down into the astrology, the 3rd week begins with the Sun in your 2nd house squared to Neptune in the 5th. The energy of the Sun wants you to focus on increasing your income and your resources. However, the square to Neptune in your fifth house expands your need for pleasure and enjoyment. It seems a real dilemma falls between what is reality and what is fantasy. Venus in the first house will square the moon down in the fourth, warning you to check your need for personal gratification so it does not affect your long-term security. You need to keep yourself focused on what is most important. This might be a challenge because Mercury continues to retrograde in the third house, suggesting that it's a bit difficult to pay attention when the world is so crazy. The tarot card for the last week of the month is the Ten of Pentacles. It shows a family in a garden in front of a very large house. Oh, it looks like a nice house that I'd like to own. It's lush and suggests that life is good. This card suggests wise investments and gaining the good things in life. So if you got them, enjoy them. The month ends with the sun entering Capricorn in your third house, focusing on the traditions of the season and how you would like to share them with your closest friends and family. There may be some traveling on the agenda, so do pay attention to details. The sun will trine Jupiter in the seventh house of partners, and this brings a sense of generosity into your relationships. And Venus in the first house also trines Neptune in the fifth, and that makes everyone feel spiritually renewed and may even spark some pleasant romantic feelings. Just remember that Mercury is still retrograde, and with Mars in the second house, and that should bring a note of caution, especially in financial situations. Keep one eye on the budget, for the bills will arrive. Hi, I'm Reverend Tom Kearns, and this is my story. If you are a spiritual seeker, it may help you on your journey. I believe your spiritual development is as important as your religion. If you look at Christianity, it focuses on the life of Jesus. But Jesus was never a Christian. He was Jewish. If this thought intrigues you, you'll enjoy my new book, Light from Water, Freeing Jesus. It's available on Amazon.com and through fine bookstores. And it may help you on your spiritual journey. I'd like to thank you for watching. I'd like to thank you for listening. Please like my videos and share them with your friends. And if you'd like to know more information and how to get help personally, get a private psychic and spiritual reading or a natal transit astrology chart, go to my website, professorastrology.com, and go to the private services page. And that's where you'll get the information. It's professorastrology.com, and I hope you have a great month.